inch of a sweat.
Yeah, Swarms looked over to the corner as he was sitting up and he said, okay, call this.
It was easy work for JJ. Sol Papi making a statement with that one.
They've waved it off. The Philippines celebrate. 1, 2, 3. Light them up for Sol Papi.
This man was talking about a fight with KSI earlier in the week, and that is how he might get it.
When I asked Sol Papi who he wanted to fight, he sent me a text message of every influencer boxer that ever existed. He wants all the smoke.
Hey, listen, he may want KSI, but would KSI want him? Let's see if Deji can get his first professional win and his first pro KO.
He's standing in the pocket, still throwing.
And they're gonna throw
the towel is in! Deji's won!
And there you have it. Deji walks away with his first win.
God, I've got goosebumps. Amazing.
He came, he saw, and he finally conquered.
Oh, big shot. Teller in trouble. It's a knockout. Slim by knockout. He's struggling to get up. Oh, no way can this carry on. He's out. No way. Slim, what a win. Good uppercut! Brilliant uppercut! What is the... This guy is complaining so much, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
Man, you're a pro fighter.
He's stuck in one of those...
It's all over!
And they called it.
There we go, finally.
How many knockdowns does it take? KSI wins 2 fights and 1 night.
Unreal that last.
So I'm actually starting to think that YouTube boxing might actually be taking over traditional boxing. The events that KSI is putting on are like crazy events that are pulling in massive numbers. People are turning up first thing, sitting through all the fights. He's building actual boxing stars like Slim. We've got Deji, who got his revenge or redemption, whatever you want to call it. But I think we're actually seeing a new stage in boxing where the social media stars are the next big boxers. Like if you look at Jake Paul, he is one of the biggest boxers in the world right now. And the same with KSI if we're talking just numbers. And here we have the ex-heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, talking about KSI and praising him on how good he's doing.
All right, let's switch gears. DAZN have now got an X-Series. It's alongside DAZN and Misfits. It's YouTube boxing on another level, really. The last event at the O2 Arena, headlined by KSI, was ridiculous. 20,000 in there.
Mate, he's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Unbelievable.
What do you think of him? Like, it's good that you said that.
10,
Unbelievable.
10.
He's incredible.
Look.
Massive fan of yours as well.
Is it?
Massive fan.
I'm a massive fan of his as well. Well done to everything he's doing, and he's working hard. Like it's. I know we look at the final product, like when he goes to fight or his music or the entertainment, but there's a lot of like planning and execution and time and energy that goes into what he's doing. So credit to him, because I like the hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's someone that's doing music. I'm like keep on dabbling with this whole like music thing.
I see you rapping the other day in the
Because
car.
I feel like we've been doing that since we were young.
Yeah.
People look at it now and think, I'm a certain way.
Yeah.
Like they may have only tapped in recently, but they forget, before this whole boxing saga, I was Femi from Watford.
Femi from the blocks.
Not really from the block. I didn't grow up in the blocks, bro. But I was like climbing trees, riding bike. I just fun. I was outside a lot and stuff like that. So we was all rapping anyway.
100%.
You know what I mean? So what people see today is what I've always been like anyway. So KSI is really doing some of the things I'd love to do. So I really admire his work rate and what he's achieving.
What would you make of YouTube boxing? I feel like it's now starting to get a bit more credit as opposed to before. People used to kind of dig at it a bit.
Yeah. It's like, if he would have come in and maybe just been a spectator and a commentator and tried to give like harsh opinions, it's hard to respect, but it's respectable once you're doing it. When someone's walked the path and they can talk the talk and walk the walk, you have to let them.
So it's nice to see that all the big heavyweight champions are actually in support of YouTube boxing. But let me know in the comments below, do you think that YouTube boxing is bigger than traditional boxing? Or has it still got a bit to go yet?
Acting, boxing, football, he's doing it all and he's trying to find his greatness. So I'm supporting him on that quest.
100%. It was so crazy at that KSI event. sort of the doors opened at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
20,000 were in at 6 o'clock.
Mate, I went to a YouTube boxing event.
Yeah.
And, it was buzzing.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
was
a different
good.
kind of energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very different. And I think that's what DAZN have done now. We've separated the two.
Yeah.
So you've got the misfits boxing,
Yeah.
because everyone
Why
was
do they call
complaining.
it misfits?
Because they're misfits people. You see these people.
What is the
they're
meaning of misfits?
Like people from all over.
Okay.
From whatever kind of sort of venture you're
They're
doing.
not hardcore.
No.
It's not hardcore.
No, and I think it's important, like you don't have...
So I want boxers, quick, go on. You carry on. You carry on enough.
Remember there was an event that he did before, which I
Yeah.
think had Billy Joe Saunders on it, and Demetrius Andrade, and then some YouTubers. And I think everyone got so angry, because you got 2 world champions and then YouTubers.
Okay, but then...
Now they said, you know what, let's separate the two.
Oh, that's good, but I want hardcore boxers to also have the mindset that they need to be visionaries. Don't just stick to the traditional way of like boxing and, oh, you know, I'm just gonna get to the championship and then my promoter's gonna market me. You have to be self-sufficient, find ways to market yourself, be outside the box. Look at what KSI is doing from a marketing point of view.
Logan
Not boxing.
Paul, all of them.
Yeah, I'm not telling you follow them boxing. There's like top elite boxers where you can study from. But in terms of marketing, you can't beat these guys. These are the top tier marketers out there.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, if I'm up and coming, that's who I'm following on a marketing perspective, because the marketing has got them in a position where they're leaps and bounds ahead of some of fighters that have been going on for 5-10 years.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I guess that's where there's probably a little bit of jealousy from sort of real
Think it's
boxers.
jealousy?
There's a little bit, I guess, where some of the real boxers look at sort of the money some of these YouTubers are getting and thinking how, but you've
You've got to hustle
explained it.
harder.
Got to hustle
You've got to
harder.